You are in the right place at the right time tonight. We have a special guest speaker for our Monday evening webinar. Tonight we have our CEO, Michael Wiedder. One of the things I appreciate most about Michael is his integrity, his desire to help other people. He truly has a passion for seeing other people achieve their dreams. There's many ways he could have taken his business and his company to the level we're going, but he chose to do it through direct sales and network marketing, and I appreciate that because that means he wants to share this incredible opportunity with all of us. So I challenge you tonight, or this morning, like Karin said, no matter where you are around the world, we got people from all over the world listening in, open your mind, listen carefully, and see if this just might be what you've been praying for and looking for. With that, I turn it over to our CEO, Michael Wiedder. Take it away.
Thank you, Chuck. Can you hear me?
You are loud and clear, sir.
Terrific. Thank you very much, Chuck. Thank you for your outstanding leadership. Karin, thank you as well. Guys, it's my privilege tonight to really be able to share with you kind of my vision with Sherlock Nation, but I'm also going to give you a little bit of the history of the company. I'm going to tell you what you can look forward to here in 2016, really what you can also look forward to in the next 60 days with the company. But before I do that, I also want to give you an overview as to why Sherlock. And part of me giving you an overview as to why Sherlock is to also tell you a little bit about our industry, network marketing. And so I want to give you a little bit of overview on network marketing, what's happening with network marketing around the world. In order to do that, let me talk a little bit about global sales in the network marketing space. And this was, so these are the figures that I have published from May of 2015, but was actually for 2014. These are the latest figures from around the world in network marketing and direct sales. And I just wanted to give you an overview on this so that you can get a feel for it. In North America, it was $36 billion. Europe, Western Europe was $24 billion. Central and Eastern Europe, it was $8 billion. Asia was $81 billion. Africa, $1 billion. And South and Central America, $31 billion. Now, this was 2014 figures. Total sales for the world in 2014 in network marketing direct sales was $182 billion. And the reason that that's important is that if you look at it, the average network marketing company pays about 40% of their total sales in commissions. About 40%. We pay higher than that. Ours has been averaging about 68% because we don't have the overhead of manufacturing, warehousing, shipping, and everything else with delivering products and having to mark them up 7 times. But the average network marketing company pays 40%. And the reason that's important is that if you look at this, 40% of $182 billion is about $81 billion, is 42%, which comes out to about $200 million a day in commissions that network marketing is paying around the world. So, when you hear people say, that's, it's a nice part-time income and so forth, $200 million a day is being paid out in commissions in network marketing. And let's talk a little bit about the trends in network marketing. If you look at it from 2011, $158 billion, to 2014, $183 billion, global sales were up 6.4% in 2014. The reason that I'm sharing this with you is I want to share what's happening on the industry on the whole, and then I want to share what's happening with Sherlock. And this is the global sales force. So look at, these are how many distributors are in network marketing around the world. Again, in North America, 19 million. South and Central America, 14 million. Western Europe, 3.5 million. Africa and the Middle East, 1.5 million. Central and Eastern Europe, 10.5 million. Asia, 51 million people. For a total sales force involved in network marketing of 99 million people, almost 100 million people around the world involved in network marketing. Why is that significant? Because if you look at the world population, which is about 7 billion, you've got a little over 1% of the people are involved in network marketing. Imagine with the growth that you're seeing right now in entrepreneurship, the people that are you're seeing it like it's being an entrepreneur is now cool. You're seeing it on Shark Tank. You're seeing it on the Dragon's Den in Europe. You're seeing companies like Uber and Airbnb. Uber is now, you're becoming basically a solopreneur. Uber has become the largest taxi company in the world without owning one vehicle. And the way that they did it is they basically tapped into people that are looking to be able to be entrepreneurs, to set their own hours, to basically, to earn additional income. So with this, looking at it with a little over 1%, we're not even close to a tipping point. Imagine when 5% of the world population or 10% of the world population become entrepreneurs and are looking for additional opportunities. Network marketing and Sherlock are perfectly positioned to be able to take advantage of these trends that are happening. We're really excited about that opportunity. I'm going to talk, so now that I've shared with you a little bit about the industry on the whole, I'm going to talk about Sherlock, what we were able to accomplish last year, and what you can expect from us here in 2015. In 2000, just to let you know, so this is from 2013 to 2015, Sherlock has had 300% growth in revenue. 300% growth in revenue. Compared to the industry on the whole, which grew 6.4%. It grew 6.4% last year. If you look at it for the 2-year time period, it was about 11%, compared to our growth, which was 300%. And why is that important when you look at it? In network marketing, our goal at Sherlock Nation is to become a billion-dollar company. In network marketing, if you look at some of the iconic companies out there and their growth and how they grew on their way to a billion-dollar company, you can see how well positioned our company is to be able to achieve that goal. And so one of the companies that I wanted you to look at was Nu Skin. Nu Skin actually started in 1984. It took them until 1989 to do $40 million in sales. And those first 5 years in almost all network marketing companies are called the formulation and concentration phase. The formulation and concentration phase is where a company really builds its foundation. It gets its product basically in line and figures out what products are selling, gets all, its administration, its merchant account, its legal, everything basically, that time period from formulation to concentration is usually a 5-year time period. You'll see it for almost all the iconic companies in our space. And then look what happened. After the 5 years, the really successful companies go into what's called massive momentum. So if you look at Nu Skin, for example, from 1989, the next year to 1990, they went to $240 million, a 600% growth. They then doubled the following year in 1991 to $500 million, and then in 1993, they went to $1 billion. So literally from a 4-year time period, guys, they went from $40 million in sales to $1 billion in sales. Now, and then they went into stability. Now, here's a company that literally is 32 years old that this last year did $2.5 billion for the year. But look what happened during the first billion. Nu Skin created over 500 millionaires and many, many other people that were making $100,000 a month, $100,000 a year, $200,000 a year, $50,000 a year, $80,000 a year, many, many other people whose lives were changed and their families' lives were changed financially because of their participation with Nu Skin. And that's really, and so when you look at it again, the first 5 years, formulation and concentration, then massive momentum and stability. Guys, we're not even 4 years old yet. We won't be 4 years old till May of this year. So when you look at how far we've come and our products and the trends that we're in front of, we believe that the opportunity with Sherlock Nation is much, much greater than the opportunity with Nu Skin and, or other companies out there. And here's one of the reasons, guys. Besides seeing some of the shifts and the trends that we're in front of with regards to e-commerce and mobile, which I'm going to share with you, one of the things that's happening in the network marketing industry is because the owners of companies are having to take a product that they manufacture for, say, $10, they look to mark it up at least 7 times to sell it for $70 to the distributor, who then will go out and retail the product. But what's happening is that when people are not successful with those companies, they look to liquidate the product. So a lot of and they'll go to Amazon or eBay or whatever, AliExpress, Alibaba, to be able to put those products up. And a lot of times people will find those products for less money than distributors of those companies can pay for the product wholesale. And so that's a trend that we're also seeing. With Sherlock Nation, we're about finding the best deals on products and services. That's what our product does. It helps people save time and save money on products and services. And you give it away for free. You make money as people benefit, and you build a team of people that do the same thing, and you can build that team all over the world. That's why people are are so excited about Sherlock Nation and the opportunity with Sherlock Nation. I want to talk a little bit also, we're going back into 2015, so I want to talk a little bit about also some of the additions in the company in 2015. We actually changed our brand. We used to be Shopping Sherlock, but we've added some additional products. And so we changed our brand, and we're now Sherlock Nation, which really reflects the breadth of the product offerings that we have. We also created a new website. And with that new website, it's a very stylistic, very modern website to be able to help you be able to share the business. We also created 3 new movies. Network marketing, guys, is about simplicity and duplication. Now you can take people right to the website. They can watch the movies that are there and learn about Sherlock Nation. The movies are very professional and helps to be able to sell the Sherlock opportunity, or else help to bring customers in as well for you and for your business. We also launched our loyalty program, and this is something that you're going to see more and more of. Right now, what's happening is that when people give away the apps, or when your customer gives away the app, they get points, and those points can be redeemed for gift cards at Amazon. But you're going to see also the loyalty program expand to be able to give your customers a better user experience, and to also encourage engagement with the app, which will increase engagement and also increase your usage income. We created Sherlock University. Sherlock University is a place that people can go to learn how to build their Sherlock business. They can also learn about the products. They can learn about using social media and best case practices for social media. We have a lot of videos there from our leadership from around the world. And we've got some great personal development as well from one of the top John Maxwell trainers around the world. So we also launched Sherlock University. We launched our Sherlock Travel platform. We partnered with one of the top travel companies from around the world and launched Sherlock Travel, which gives great deals on all kinds of hotels and cruises and rental cars and attractions. We also launched Sherlock Local. Sherlock Local is our application for small businesses. It's free for small businesses to be able to sign up. They can create coupons and discounts and specials and deliver them geolocation based. And a lot of the small businesses out there have been watching what's happening in e-commerce. They've been watching what's been happening in mobile, and they're wondering, How do I get involved? I see this growth. My business is being basically is being taken away and hurt by these e-commerce companies and companies that are on now and mobile. How do we do it? Well, they do it through Sherlock Local, and it's free for them to be able to participate. They create whatever discount or special they want, and rather than a Groupon situation where Groupon will come in and take 50%, we just charge 15% for being able to drive business for them and drive customers to them. That money is also then paid out to our affiliates around the world. We're really excited about Sherlock Local. It's not only does it create a win for the business, but it also adds value to our app with the local deals as well. So not only does it drive business for the business, it creates value for the app. It increases the engagement, which is going to increase the usage income for our affiliates as well. So we're really excited about Sherlock Local. We also launched Sherlock Fundraising for organizations, charities, and causes to use our platform to be able to raise funds. And we created some new ranks. One of the things that we wanted to do was really guide people through a path to success with Sherlock. So we created the star rank, which is basically when somebody gets 2 new affiliates, they become a star. And then we made it easier to achieve the top position in the company, the diamond position, and created 4 new diamond positions with the top of the company being a black diamond. We also created a new back office for people. The new back office helps you be able to manage your business anywhere in the world. Not only does it allow you to be able to see what business is being done, but it also allows you to see where your customers are as well and what their engagement is with the app, how they're using the app. And so we're really excited about this. Guys, for $50 a month, literally, you have the ability to be able to manage a worldwide business. And when you look at it at $50 a month for everything that we give you, the branding tools, the education, the Sherlock Travel, which is members-only special deals for that, the ability to be able to give the app away and be able to track that, a whole back office to be able to manage your business worldwide. And what is a cup of coffee at Starbucks? A small cup of coffee at Starbucks these days is $1.95 for a small cup of coffee. So literally, guys, you get your own business for less than a small cup of coffee a day. We also created new bonus pools. We created new diamond pools. And the diamond pools are for the leaders, and it's a revenue split, so that they split a percentage of the revenue from the company every month. We also created CAB bonuses, which are customer acquisition bonuses for people also. So it gives the new person an opportunity to be able to come in. If they get 2 new affiliates in a week and 2 new customers, they participate in the CAB bonus pools, which have been averaging between $125 to $150 every week. So literally, guys, somebody comes into the business, they buy the initial product, they get 2 people in their first week. Not only do they make the fast start bonus of $100, they make a CAB bonus, let's say that's $140. They've almost paid for their entire initial purchase. And then if they go ahead and get 4 people that are on their monthly subscription, theirs is free. They've got a worldwide business for free. So we created the new bonus pools. I want to talk a little bit about what we're doing. So that's a kind of a recap on 2015 and what we've been able to accomplish in 2015. It was an incredible year for Sherlock Nation. We've continued to build our product out. We've continued to make it, to create a better user and customer experience that we're still working on as well, and I'm going to share a little bit more with you on that. We had some phenomenal growth and continued to lay the foundation for you guys to be able to build a global business. I'm going to talk a little bit now about, as I get into 2016, I'm going to share again a little bit of an overview on the industry that we're in, the trends that we're in front of, and the reason I'm doing this is because in business, guys, It's about getting in front of the right trends at the right time and then being able to execute. That's what business is about. And if you look at what happened here in e-commerce last year in 2015, this is from eMarketer, it went to $1.67 trillion. Now, why is that important? It took e-commerce literally a little more than a decade, 11 years, to get to $1 trillion. It took the automobile industry 100 years to get to $1 trillion. And the automobile industry, with the growth that you're seeing right now in the middle classes, for example, in India and in China that have over 1 billion people each, the automobile industry is growing at about 4% per year. So it took the auto industry 100 years to get to $1 trillion, and it's growing at about 4% per year. E-commerce got to $1 trillion in 11 years, and e-commerce is projected by 2019, guys, to be $3.5 trillion, to more than double here in the next 4 years. It's been growing at a rate of 20% plus per year. Now, this is not a $1 million company or a $1 million industry or even a $1 billion or a multi-billion dollar industry, guys, that's growing at 20% per year. This is a $1 trillion industry growing at 20% per year, and Sherlock Nation is positioned perfectly in front of that trend, those trends, to allow you to be able to profit. And when you look at it and you look at that kind of growth, and you look at what happened, for example, and let's take Facebook, for example. You know, Facebook is now over 1 billion users worldwide. It took them about 10 years to get to 1 billion users. But who's the one that actually, who are the people that actually created Facebook? Mark Zuckerberg built the platform, and he became a multi-billionaire, as did some of his other founders and some of the early employees and investors. But the reality is, we built Facebook. We're the ones that invited our friends to be able to join Facebook. We're the ones that put up the pictures, the videos, and so forth that keep people coming back to Facebook, that allows Mark Zuckerberg to be able to monetize that. We're the ones that built it. They profited from it. The difference with Sherlock is we're positioning you in front of these incredible growth trends that are sweeping the world, and now you have the ability to be able to profit from it. And how do you do it? You just share the app with your friends and acquaintances and colleagues and so forth. You make money as people benefit from the use of the app, and you have the ability to be able to build a team anywhere in the world as well. You know, I wanted to show you guys, so these are the top 10 growth areas in e-commerce. If you look at it, and this is from last year, the USA, $350 billion. The UK, $99 billion. The USA grew at 14.2%. The UK at 15% last year. Look at China, guys. $672 billion, grew at 42% last year. 42% growth in 1 year. I was just sharing a statistic also with Indonesia, with our leadership team here with Sherlock Nation. And Indonesia, in the next 4 years, will go from, I believe it was $10 billion to $120 billion, literally in a 4-year time period. $10 billion to $120 billion is what the projections are. So if you look at the top e-commerce companies or countries around the world, and you look at that growth, it's pretty significant. And here's one of the reasons that growth will just continue, guys. If you look at what's happening in mobile commerce is the engine right now that's driving e-commerce growth. An average consumer spends 220 minutes a day on their mobile device. That's almost 4 hours a day on their mobile device. It has become an extension of us. And if you look at the millennials, there was just a study done on college campuses of female college students, and that study showed that female college students, guys, are on their phone over 10.5 hours a day. 10.5 hours a day on their mobile phones. They're growing up with it. It's become, like I said, an extension of who they are. 30% of U.S. e-commerce sales are now driven through mobile. Mobile retail sales grew almost 40% in 1 year. And let me give you guys just basically again, just to give you some framework and an example. In May of 2012, Facebook had 0 mobile advertising dollars. 0 mobile advertising dollars. 3 years later, guys, in May of 2015, 80% of their revenue, and it was $7 billion for the quarter, came from mobile. 80% of their revenue for that quarter came from mobile. Everybody knew it was coming. You know, eBay, Amazon, Facebook, all these companies were seeing the increased traffic basically coming to their sites from mobile. But when people started to use mobile then to start to purchase products and so forth, it was like a tsunami, and these companies were caught off guard from it. Guys, Sherlock Nation is positioned right in front of that trend with our mobile app as well. And we're already past the tipping point. Remember where I showed you that network marketing, if you looked worldwide with a population of 7 billion and about a little over 1% involved in network marketing, and what the opportunity was there? Mobile is already at a tipping point, and it's only going to continue to grow as more and more people use their mobile phones to be able to surf the internet and to be able to buy products and services. I want to talk a little bit about, what some of the opportunities are also for 2016. Again, one of the great things about our company is that mobile is worldwide. We don't have to worry about being able to come up with a product and then get that product approved by the FDA or whatever local government body approves a nutrition product or a skincare product, have it then shipped to that country, have to deal with the tariffs and having product basically sit on the dock and go through customs and all that. Mobile is worldwide, and our opportunity is also worldwide. People are now running their businesses using their mobile phones. You can actually have a worldwide business right from your mobile phone. So with our expansion, you're going to see us expanded in Latin and South America this year. You're going to see more expansion into Africa. We're actually incorporating in Africa as we speak, as we are also in South America, and you're also going to see more growth in Asia. If you look at the growth of e-commerce in Asia, guys, and you look at the growth also in direct sales, network marketing in Asia, it's a perfect storm for Sherlock Nation to be able to go into Asia and do a significant amount of business and also allow you to be able to build that business and take advantage of those trends that are also not only sweeping these other parts of the world, but sweeping Asia as well. So these are some of the things that you're going to see from a delivery standpoint over the next couple of months, guys. You're going to see our improved user experience on our app. We launched our app. The last launch was in September of this last year. We actually got some great feedback from the field. We've taken that feedback and we're going to be iterating and evolving the app, and that's going to be in May. We're going to release the new app actually, and we're really, really excited about the release of our new app. It's going to be an improved user experience. We're also it's going to be an improved invite system that will allow you to be able to invite people to be customers of yours, to be able to track it around the world. to be able to also have people take a look at the business opportunity of Sherlock. So we're improving the invite system based on your feedback as well. We're expanding our global affiliate partnerships, companies that want to do business with Sherlock, companies that appreciate the worldwide distribution that we have with Sherlock and want to get their products and services in front of our affiliates and our customers. We're also coming out with a coupon function so that you can actually find coupons right on the app from all over the world. And we're also going to be having advertisements on the mobile app as well. These advertisements will be related to things that you are interested in and that you like, and what it's going to do is it's going to build the usage income so that as you give the app away, it'll help build your usage income on the back end. You're also going to see more and more social media communications. We've already done a great job with regards to our social media presence, with regards to being able to recognize new rank advancements and things that are happening through the companies as people continue to go through the ranks. We also, as people have saving stories, we're able to share those now. We have a weekly newsletter now that we put out as for the field too, our Sherlock News. So we're really excited about what's been happening with our social media communications and also our corporate communications as well. We've got new notifications like I had mentioned, so these notifications not only go out on social media but also are mailed to you. So when you actually hit a rank advancement, you get a congratulations from the company. That also goes out to your upline and your global upline as well, so that you can share the excitement of the rank advancements of your team on social media and through your organizations. I want to talk a little bit about kind of the business value. Previously we had talked about the growth in entrepreneurship. We had talked about the popularity of shows like Dragon's Den and Shark Tank. We talked about the growth of what you're seeing with people now becoming solopreneurs, with Uber, with Airbnb, people looking to be able to make extra money. We're right in the middle, so when you look at that trend of entrepreneurship, when you look at the trend of e-commerce and mobile, and then you look at the growth of mobile, of network marketing, again, talking about positioning, getting in front of the right trends at the right time, that's what creates iconic billion-dollar companies. And that's what Sherlock's goal is. I want to talk a little bit about the business value. What's the value of a business that pays residuals? Because that's what you have the ability to be able to do with Sherlock. You have the ability to be able to build a customer base and an affiliate base and be able to make residual income based on their business as well. And what's the value of that? If you're going to take if you're looking to retire, for example, and you're building a retirement fund, you're going to look to put your money into some place and conservatively hope to get 4 or 5% interest on your money. If you put it into a bank, unfortunately, you're looking at probably less than 1% it's paying out right now. So if you have a business and you've got the money invested, through a broker or in some kind of a 401k plan or a defined benefit plan or something along those lines, and you're making 4%, and you've got $1 million, that's $40,000 a year. Our company pays you residuals as well, but if you've got that money in the bank, $1 million, that's only $10,000 a year on that, less than $1,000 a month. Our company pays you a residual income. You build it and continue to make residual incomes on the effort that you put in one time. What's that worth? We say it's worth $1,000. No geographic locations or limitations. You can build the business anywhere in the world. Now, to compare this, guys, if you're going to get involved in buying a franchise, for example, a franchise, you're going to get charged a franchise fee, and that franchise fee is going to guarantee you a certain amount of geography or territory, and it's usually based on households. So you'll pay, anywhere for a franchise fee from $20,000 to $100,000. The average is about $50,000 to generally be able to get about 20,000 households, 30,000 households. Again, with Sherlock, you can build anywhere in the world, and you never know when you've got a contact that knows somebody that then knows somebody in a different country, and all of a sudden you basically have a worldwide business. What's that worth? We say $1,000. Again, if you compare it to franchises and so forth, it's way, way more valuable than that. Mentors. Having mentors to be able to help you build your business, to be able to train you. In the business environment these days, it's kind of a dog-eat-dog environment where there's a limited amount of top positions that people are all going for. And so it becomes, that really creates kind of a cutthroat mentality in the business and the corporate environment when you've got a limited amount of top positions and a lot of people going for those top positions. With our company, your success benefits others. And so you've got mentors, you've got people that you can go to be able to help you build your business. You've got these webinars, you've got training programs, you've got everything. What's that worth? We say $2,000. Grow without hiring employees. Again, compared to a franchise, guys, and let's take a company like Supercuts. Supercuts is one of the great franchises around the world. To buy a Supercuts franchise, and all in, the franchise fee, I believe, is $49,500. The last time I looked, to open a Supercuts, it was literally $120,000 to open a Supercuts, and for that, you get the pleasure of managing 20 or so hairdressers, and you're looking to be able to make, hopefully, net about $40,000 for the year. The way that these Supercuts people make money, the franchisee, is they buy multiple franchises. So if you've got 5 franchises, all of a sudden your investment of $520,000, then you're basically managing 100 employees or hiring managers, and that's how they basically make the money. What's that worth to not have to worry about hiring employees and managing employees and paying, all the taxes and all the fees associated with, managing employees? We say $5,000. Also, if you're going to start a business, guys, you've got the capital investment, you've got the legal, you've got product development, you've got research, payroll, and inventory. Those are all things that you have to deal with in running a business. With Sherlock, we provide everything for you. You've got your own back office. Your capital investment is $279.50 a month. We take care of your legal. We do all the product and technology development. We do all the research. We handle all the payouts to not only you, but to your entire team of people, and you've got no inventory that you have to carry and deal with. What's that worth to be able to have a business, a worldwide business, without having to deal with any of those hassles and expenses? We say it's worth $15,000. Excuse me, $5,000. So what's the total value? The total value of a Sherlock business, we say at $14,000. And what's your cost? $279. That's why getting in front of the trends that we're talking about, having a worldwide business for $279, we believe that Sherlock Nation will become a billion-dollar company. One of the other things that we're really big on here is building the culture. Last year we did a Caribbean cruise where we went to Jamaica and the Cayman Islands. We had about 100 people from the company ended up going. This year we're actually going to do the Greek islands, leaving out of Venice, Italy. It's going to be a seven-day trip going through. This is a picture of Santorini, which is one of the most beautiful places on the planet. And so we go basically as a team, as a company, as a team. You get to meet people, the leaders from around the world, and have those bucket lists, those once-in-a-lifetime experiences with Sherlock Nation as well. And best of all, Sherlock gives you the ability to have the company pay for the trip for you. So that's the Greek Island cruise. And that's a little bit about Sherlock Nation. So I appreciate having the opportunity to be able to share with everybody today. We're incredibly excited about the company, incredibly excited about the opportunity, and I'm thankful for the people, the lives that we're already changing. If you're new on this call, if this is the first time that you're seeing it, we're hoping that you also become a Sherlock Nation affiliate, start to build your business, and start to work on changing your financial future and those of your and that of your family as well. So, Chuck, thank you very much for having given me the opportunity to be able to share today, and back to you.